I'm with Darcy, who's fantastic, and he's my guide today. And we're going clam digging in the clam flats. And I'm gonna try and do this carefully. He's like, well, your feet might get stuck a little bit, and like you can see all the mud. And I hope this is coming through because I can't see the actual lens. But that's the first part of it. Stay tuned for more.
As we go, this is the mucky spot. It's hardened up since I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was a kid, you couldn't walk off here.
Oh man, oh that is some brisk. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh. All right, so I'm here, as you can see. Land is over there, which is where the car is. There's Darcy again, and he's like, Jay, you should just take your shoes off. I'm like, Darcy, I'm good. And he's like, Jay, take your shoes off, because Darcy's a veteran of this, and he's got no shoes on. I'm like, all right, Darcy, you win. So there are my shoes. Let me get in front of them. And to give you an idea of just how sticky this mud is, let me get this set. This is, hold on. This is me trying to pull my shoe, and this one's in pretty deep. Can I get that? There it is. All right, like it's, it finally went somewhere. I hope there's no mud in the camera. Anyways, this, oh, hold on. We'll keep all the shaky stuff. And this is such a cool experience doing clam digging with Darcy, who's right there. I'd show you my feet. Whoa, whoa. Can you imagine if I fell? Hi, Darcy Baker.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. I just finished a clam digging adventure, and you can see the little dig marks, and this is the last thing I did. And before we get into it with Darcy, those are my fruits of my labor. So, Darcy, how long have you been doing this for?
Oh, since I was a kid, I'm 5 years old.
All right, then you're like 25 right now, right?
Yeah, try 51.
So, what's the secret to clam digging?
Takes time.
Yeah, like time, patience. Like, is there
Patience? Yeah. You come out. Most people crack so many. It takes a little time to learn not how to do that, not rush through it, and just take your time doing it. And enjoying it helps.
Now, do you have any tips or techniques to not be faster, but I guess just be a little more efficient for people that haven't done this before, like myself?
Well.
Okay, demonstration. Beautiful.
A good clam hoe helps.
Yep.
Some with longer prongs.
Right.
Starting off 45 degrees, remembering where your holes are at when you flip your flats. I can show you.
Please do.
Like okay.
Let's go make this an interactive video.
Okay.
So let's show me the holes first.
These are the clam holes.
Okay, so right there, okay.
Right. So I always tell people start off 45 degrees. Just
to lift up your sand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, lift your sand. And then you straighten up and go after the clam. After the clams.
He is so good. I didn't even get a chance to finish my sentence.
You just chase them down.
So it's just being persistent and knowing where to look. So look at the size of those things.
Yeah.
Now,
takes a little bit of memory. You got to remember where the holes are at, because sometimes when you bring the flats back, the holes are not there. So you got to remember where they were.
Look at that, 4 in under a minute. So let's take a quick look at the actual clams themselves. And you'd mentioned the rings are indicative of how old they are.
Yes.
So kind of like a tree, but like it's
kind
not
of like a tree,
clearly,
but it's not a tree clearly. Yeah. At the top is their hinge.
Yep.
And then as you go down, you'll see these rings. Just washed off a little more.
So okay.
As it goes down.
Yeah.
And that tells you the age of the clam usually. Now, not every full ring is a year's worth of growth. That could be 3 years worth of growth.
Right.
They grow a little bit.
And you're saying it takes about 10 years to get to
5 to 7 years.
5 to 7 years, sorry.
In a low area.
Right.
Probably closer to 10 years on a higher flat. See, we do have to measure them. I know they're big enough, but you'd measure them like this to make sure they don't go through. Okay. Now there's one we have to measure. Put them in. Nope, it doesn't go through. It's big enough.
I'm doing stuff with the clam digging and the stuff. So my good old teacher who's behind the camera, there he is. So am I doing straight down or 45?
Straight down.
Straight down. Oh my God. Okay, so I see something. It's an earthworm, which is not a clam.
It's a sandworm.
Sandworm, sorry. So straight down again?
Yeah.
Over a bit or straight?
Yeah, let's go over a little bit where those two holes are to the right of you. Yeah.
I know these are too small because my teacher told me so.
You may have to go a little deeper too, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I think he's right there.
You see it?
Yep.
This one?
See the shell?
No.
He's to the right of the shell. See that shell?
Oh, yeah.
He's right there. Right there. That's him right there.
Oh. And then wiggle it out.
Yep.
Wiggle it out. I did a thing.
Look at that.
It's in the hand.
One of several today.
One of several, not nearly as much as him, but for a first time doing it, it's pretty all right. For like 10 minutes, and I'm gonna say a solid 3% of those are mine. That's his diggings, and that's me and mine. So progress, right? Progress. How can people get a hold of you and do this for themselves? Because I feel that everybody should do this because it was so much fun. I got my hand dirty.
I do it along with Memory Lane Heritage Village.
Okay, and where exactly is
that's located in Lake Charlotte, Nova Scotia.
Lake Charlotte, and which is a part of Halifax. So it's Lake Charlotte, Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'll put the information at the bottom in the description. So connect with them.
Yep.
As far as
and through them.
Yeah.
We do it together. You get a tour with me.
Yeah.
A little tour that you get a tour of the village.
Which is pretty awesome.
And then you get a nice meal, cookhouse meal, along with a nice feed of clams from me to enjoy after your dig.
Excellent. Thank you so much for letting me play in the mud at at my ripe old age of 46. And yeah, it was great. And I caught my clams. Well, these aren't all mine because, well, some of them are Darcy's that have been added since the beginning of the video. But that was awesome. Thank you so much, Darcy.
You're very welcome.
So Taya is behind the camera, and she has given me a small demonstration on how to eat a steamed clam. There are so many Simpson jokes that I want to make, but I'm going to try my first clam. I think it's going to be you. So this is open enough, right?
Yep.
So first thing is you split it if you want to come in a little closer.
Yes.
And then you said to scoop it out, right?
Scoop it out with your fingers.
With my fingers,
Pull it off.
Okay. And then you said one
Hold it
hand
by the
here.
belly.
Yep.
And pull off the snout with your...
Oh,
dig your fingernail underneath. So you gotta dig your fingernail.
Oh,
there you go.
There it is. Nobody wants to eat that.
No, not
So-
yet. Little dipper,
There's butter.
butter, and
There's
malt vinegar.
What do you
Yes.
prefer? What's the
Oh,
traditional way?
both.
I can only pick one for my first time.
Oh, such a decision. I would say butter.
Butter it is.
Classic.
All right, come real close.
Okay.
Let's see. First time eating steamed clams. It's just like you said. It tastes like the ocean. It's a little chewy. It's different than a mussel, different than an oyster, but I'll be having more than one.